y'all, it's Sherry G, and I'm back with some more Love and Marriage Huntsville. Look, y'all, I know I've been gone for a while. I've been on a hiatus, and I kind of put it out there that I would be kind of stepping back for a little bit because there were some things going on in my life that really required me to be in a place of calm and peace, and I just wanted to make sure that my energy was good while facing the things that my family and I were facing. Now, let me go ahead and tell you that we're still going through some things as far as it pertains to my dad and some situations regarding his health and other things. But things are going good, and there's just a lot of good movement. My soul feels good. We're all doing good. Everyone that is involved in this situation. Well, not everyone. But anyway, y'all, I will say this. It is some made for lifetime movie type drama. And when I can, I will be more than happy to share some of what has happened with you guys and to kind of give you some of the lessons to give you some of the lessons that I personally took away from this whole ordeal, through this whole journey. And one thing that I will say is that sometimes when things are put out there and they're meant to kind of destroy you, to kind of put you down, sometimes it just turns out to be the biggest blessing, such as in this case. This has turned out to be just an awesome blessing. And again, I can't wait to share it with y'all. Now, to those of you who actually reach out to me personally by DM, there's some of you who left comments back on my channel, in this channel, on previous videos. Thank you so much. Y'all, my heart was overwhelmed with joy, much gratitude and appreciation for you for showing me so much love. You know, that you would just check in to kind of see how I was doing, to say hi, to say you missed me. I was actually tagged in a video. Thank you, my love, uppity. Thank you all so much. But yeah, I'm back. This was done on purpose. I wasn't chased away by anybody. I know it could have seemed like that. But yeah, there was a lot of drama going on at the time when all of this stuff in my family was initiated. And it was just a lot of stuff going on in YouTube at the same time. So, and it was toxic, and it was a lot. So for me, I'm like, I just need to stay away from all of that right now so that I can focus on what's going on over here and make sure that I'm coming from a good space while dealing with what's going on over there. So anyway, y'all, I'm not going to belabor you any longer. This video is just short and sweet. It's just like my welcome back to YouTube sort of kind of video. I do want to say that I have been kept up to speed with everything that's been going on in between the last video I did and today. And it's a lot. And so I know that what all the buzz is right now is the court documents that everyone has been talking about, that we've known about for a while. When I first heard about these court documents, it was SW who actually revealed them on her channel, although she didn't reveal everything. Anyway, I think Mims kind of revealed on his channel some of the things too. And then Queen Sheba actually had those documents in her hand at the time she was doing her interview with Martell. And he actually, in my opinion, implicated himself in the revenge peace situation at that particular point in time. So anyway, I read an article by Urban Bell magazine today, and there was a comment in that article that caught my attention. So that's what I want to talk about in this particular video. Again, it's not going to be long. I just want to share that comment with you, share my thoughts, views, and opinions about that, and get your feedback down in the comment section. Now, keep in mind that everything I express in this video, y'all know how it goes. It's for It's all of opinion. It's alleged, y'all. We don't know if it's true. We don't know if it's not true, except if it's in black and white. Then we know it's a fact, right? Like those court documents. We know it's a fact that there's certain allegations that have been insinuated against Martell. And we also know for a fact that if we really think about it, we know that those insinuations or those allegations had to come from the children themselves, right? So anyway, y'all, everything is for fair use and all that jazz. So speaking of Urban Belle magazine, like I said, they did an article where they were actually talking about how furious the fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville are. And not necessarily millimeters either. People in general, people who watch the show, are furious regarding the allegations in those court documents against Martell. And it's not looking good for Martell. They're furious that he's allowed to film. They're furious that he's before us on television. And also in the magazine, it stated that, all of these several content creators have been actually talking about the situation on their respective channels. Now, there was one comment where it was a gentleman, and I don't know if I'm going to have this like verbatim, so let's just say I'm paraphrasing. Where he stated that he feels that if it were not for the show, Melody and Martell would have been able to resolve their issues between them. And so I kind of thought about what he was saying, and I was like, I really did. I sat with it and I thought about it. And y'all, in my opinion, I don't agree. Like, I don't agree with his sentiment regarding Melody and Martell. I don't feel like the show is a hindrance to them coming to a resolve. And I say that because I base my opinion on character, the character traits of each one of the individuals. So when I watch how Melody moves and when I watch how Martell moves, I feel as though Martell is the one who wants to have control and he wants to have an upper hand in the situation. And as long as things are going his way, then it's okay and it's fine. And in order for things to go his way, there wouldn't leave much room for Melody to actually have a life free of him, really. I don't know of a better way to put it, because he wanted so much control. If you remember, going back, he wanted to know who she was dating. He wanted to have access to her social media, telephone records, and all of these things that just were not necessary outside of the fact that it would give him control, right, over her life. So, yeah, I don't know that they would have come to a resolve. Now, I do feel, though, that being on the show, of course, I feel that being on the show, them being on the show, there are more dramas because of that. Because we have things playing out on the show that we wouldn't see, right? Martell wouldn't be acting a donkey on the reunion stage. That wouldn't have never happened. We wouldn't see him barking in Mrs. Van's face. Not to say that he would never have barked in Miss Van's face at the birthday party. We just wouldn't have seen it. And then it's all of the stuff that he does to kind of cover up, because now he's been exposed to the public. So when he's on these campaigns to smear Melody's name in an effort to clear his own name, that of course makes more drama in their lives, right? Makes more drama in the situation. So I do feel like being on the show, because of them being on the show, there is more drama in their lives than there would be if they weren't on the show. So that's my opinion about that. And again, y'all, like I said, this video is just really, really brief. It's just my short welcome back to YouTube, getting myself warmed up and geared up. I know that the show airs on the 4th, So I will be coming back with some commentary around that, and hopefully doing some commentary around some other things too. And again, when time permits, I do want to share what's actually been going on in my life in an effort to help you avoid situations in your life. But I will go ahead and say this now too. Y'all, if you're a senior citizen like myself, like I'm 64 years old, or you have elder parents, grandparents, any elders in your life that you care for, it is imperative that you make sure that there are measures put in place for long-term care. And when I say long-term care, I mean is if someone in your family becomes ill in such a way that they need to be watched 24 hours a day. There needs to be things set up and lined up before a situation like that happens so that it's easy for the family to kind of move forward with whatever the game plan is. And I would say that you not only have a plan A, but you also have a plan B, such as in our situation with my dad. There's a plan A and there's a plan B. Not everybody knew there was a plan A or a plan B. So some people were a little shooketh about that. Again, I'll tell you more about it later. But yeah, and also take measures to make sure that your finances are protected as well as your assets. So anything you own, homes, land, anything of value, that you own, make sure that those things are protected. So anyway, y'all, that is all for now. Get down in the comments section, share your thoughts, views, and opinions about this video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, hit the notification bell. I will be back. Until then, ciao.